Hey man, Murdoch wrong again, man. I tell you what. Tell you what. Hey man, today I went out to a couple smoke shops today, cause I've been seeing a lot lately at like the gas stations. They've been having carrying the Enjoy um, disposable electronic cigarettes and whatnot. And I was like, well, man, if they got some, then them smoke shops got to be having some too, man. And they might have more variety, so I figured I'd go and look. And also, maybe I could turn a couple people on to vaping, other than just your like disposable your cigarette clones. And man, and I tell you what, it was really funny. And now this is what I had, man. I had my Caravella, right, with my synthesis, with my Maharas, and I couldn't even get anybody to try it, to be honest. I don't think they know who I was. But even if they did know who I was, I mean, I didn't. There's not really too many people, I guess, that really follow electronic cigarettes up here. So one person was like, "Well, I didn't even know they were around 3 years ago." So like one person said, "Wow, man, that thing's big," and that's all they said. He didn't want to try it. This other girl, man, she was like, "Wow," because I told her that I had stopped smoking like 3 years ago with the electronic cigarette, and this is what I'm currently using. And I showed her this, and she's like, "Oh, well, that's like the dinosaur electronic cigarettes." And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't know what to say." I was like, "Yeah, okay." But anyway, I picked up a couple. So they had a bunch of blues. They had blue, and I was not even remotely curious about those because I had my run-in with those about 3 years ago. So I didn't really want to try them. Then they had another one. What was it? Cig 2.0, I think. I think that's what it was called. They had a lot of that stuff, man, and they were ones that actually used cartridges and whatnot and everything. But then they had these other ones. They were called EZ-Cig. Is what they were called. And they had like a bunch of different flavors. Now these are disposable ones, and I picked these up for like $6.99 a piece. So I picked up a watermelon one because I've always wanted to find a good watermelon vape. None of them that I tried were good enough for me. And then I picked up another one, and this is licorice. So now I've tried the watermelon one. This one I haven't tried. Curious to see, because everyone calls fluid licorice. Tasting, well, let's see. But it comes in this little protective tube, which is cool because you can just kind of stick it in your pocket, and it's not going to get crushed, it's not going to get broken and everything. And it's got this little, like the condoms, it's basically silicone stopper, and then it keeps it in there. Now, it's all in one device, or thing. It's hard. It's heavier than like an Enjoy. It's longer too. I wish I had that Enjoy to show you. But one of the guys at the vape shop said that this will have like 300 puffs. Not that I'm going to sit here and count the puffs, but let me see. At $6.99 for disposable, size of the battery, I'm guessing I'm going to get maybe 3 hours, 4 tops out of it. So, all in all, we'll see. But so this is the first one I cracked open. I cracked it open in the car on the way back. And now I bought this from the last vape shop or not vape shop, a smoke shop that I stopped at. Because I was like, man, whatever. This person at least talks to me more than anybody, so I might as well just buy one. Kind of curious, anyways, what potential new vapors are getting presented to them. So this is the watermelon. Now it feels weird holding something small like that to start with, but got that glowing tip. Now, let me tell you, honestly, this is probably one of the best tasting watermelon juices I have tried. I'm not lying to you. only downfall to this one is there's no sweetness. It's very, very bland. A lot of the other watermelon vapes that I've tried were either oversweet or they were the like candy watermelon flavor. This has more of a fruit watermelon flavor, but it's bland. There's no real sweetness to it. The vapor production is actually pretty good for this thing. Throat hit, marginal. I mean, it's now these are listed as 2.1% nicotine, so 21 milligrams of nicotine. Cool thing about these disposable is they're small enough to conceal and everything, but this one doesn't really look like a cigarette because of the decoration on it. But each of them have a different decoration. Like this one has like a black plaid. Let me pop this open. I haven't tried this one yet. I'm curious to see what it tastes like. But so I mean, you still might get some questions as to what is that. But whereas like the Enjoys, you can vape that, and no one's really going to ask you questions other than if you're vaping it inside, they might tell you to put it out or something. But so this one's licorice. I'm curious to see how this one goes. Stuff. Again, very bland. Very, very bland. And this one I'm getting more of a burnt taste than that watermelon too. Vapor production is still pretty good on these things though. A little bit more throat hit on this one than the watermelon. Now I tell you what, this one, it's bland. There's really no sweetness to it, and you get now I can tell it's not an EZ. That's the thing. It's like I can definitely tell this is not a anise or anise or whatever you want to call it. I can tell it's not. I can tell it's black licorice or licorice. But it's not. I'm not gonna lie. This if I bought this, I was trying to stop smoking. This would disappoint me. This flavor. I didn't get any of the tobacco flavors. I think they had one, two. They had a chocolate flavor. They had a Java flavor. But these two are the two that kind of just stuck out to me. I really like this watermelon one, to be honest. Would I buy it and vape it every day? No. It'd be a waste of money for a disposable. But all in all, I mean, I just wanted to do a video of what's being presented to our potential new vapors. So, yeah, man, this is Burdock Rumble. You guys have a good day.